Hi, you guys, it's Yaz. I want to tell you about my 2 books that are on Amazon, okay? You can download them free with the trial membership from Kindle. The first book is Regain Your Power. If you're in a relationship and you feel like your partner has all the control in the relationship, maybe you're walking around on eggshells, you're afraid to approach them, it's going to tell you how to regain your power and be happy in the relationship, okay? And what you may be doing wrong, and that's why your partner has all the control in the relationship. The other book is Signs He's Not Into You, He's Wasting Your Time. There's a lot of people that are dating someone or in a relationship with somebody who's not really vested in the relationship. And we often are confused as to whether our partner really likes us or is into us or wants a future with us. And this book is going to give you signs and red flags of whether your partner is into you or he's just basically drifting and wasting your time. So go to Amazon and download the Kindle free trial membership. Doesn't cost you anything. And check it out. It may help you. Okay? And have a great day. Hi, everybody. It's Yaz. And tonight I'm going to talk about how do you know if somebody that you're dating is really interested in you for the right reasons? A lot of times we begin dating someone or talking to someone, and remember what I said, you guys, in prior podcasts, they're always nice in the beginning. In the beginning, you're going to see the best of them, okay? That's why I always say, don't go by anything that they say until you've given it some time, until it's been at least 3 months, okay? And then you get to see really the type of person that you're dealing with. But how do you know when somebody is interested in you? They come off nice. They're very friendly. In the beginning, they're calling and contacting you a lot, okay? But like I've said, when somebody is really interested in you for the right reasons, they will give you their time. They will give you consistency, and they don't have a problem spending money if they have the money to spend with you, okay? So those are 3 indications of, when somebody really is interested in you, to get to know you and wants something, more than just a benefit from you, which could be sex or money or some other benefit they could be looking for. But if somebody is really interested in you, they'll pretty much, like I said, they'll give you their time, all right? They'll be consistent with you, and they'll have no problem spending money. And they will do it for a while. They won't just come on strong and then fall off. The other way I want to let you guys be aware of, flags to watch out for. If you're talking to somebody, and this goes primarily, generally, with women to men, all right? When you're a woman and you're talking to a man and you're getting to know him and everything, if in the beginning he brings up anything sexually, that is a red flag, okay, you guys? That's a red flag. That's not somebody that is generally, in most cases, looking to get to know you for the right reasons. So if they bring up anything sexual in the very beginning, just watch out, because that could be what they're after, and they could be trying to fool you and thinking like they really are interested in you. They may ask you a question here or there about, how many kids you have or about your job, but it won't be consistent. They should not be bringing up anything sexually right away. If they do, you have to watch out. That's a red flag. If they're calling you sexy right away, watch out. That could be a red flag. When somebody really is interested in you for something long-term or really wants to get to know you as a person and not just a sexual object, calling you hot or you're sexy or, can I come over and give you a massage? If they bring any of that up, you guys, that's a red flag. That's where their mind is. It's thinking sexually, all right? And it's not to say that a lot of guys don't initially think sexually, but if they're bringing it up right away, that's a red flag, and that's something you have to watch out for, okay? When somebody really cares about you, they're going to be concerned about your feelings, okay? Remember this. When somebody really, really likes you and is looking at you as somebody for a long-term partner, they're going to care about your feelings. They are not going to want to see you sad, depressed, down, lonely. If something's bothering you, they're going to want to talk to you and try to help you in any way that they can. If you go out at night, they're going to want to make sure that you got home okay. They're not going to just be like for instance, if you're telling them you're going out with your friends, somebody that really cares, they're going to tell you, well, just give me a call and let me know you made it home okay. All right? But if you're dating someone and he really, he's not that vested in you, he's not going to be concerned about you to that degree of whether you get home okay. All right? So keep that in mind. When somebody is showing you those signs, that's a very good sign, all right? When somebody is looking to have conversation with you and want to know you, your internal self, and want to know what kind of person you are, those are good signs. Now, you have to watch out. There's some people that are very good at fooling people that may be after other things, all right? But they're going to try to put on the act. They're going to be good actors in the beginning, all right? And try to seem like, they're really concerned about you when they could be just looking to get sex off you, but they're trying to act like, they really like you, or they might ask a little bit. It's all about consistency. They have to be consistent. You will know because when somebody is calling you or contacting you or getting on the phone with you on a regular basis, all right, and it's not based around sex and it's not based around money, then you have something good there, okay? That person is really trying to get to know you. But one of the things that I want to bring up that has happened to a couple of people that I know, okay, is that they started to talk to somebody. The person was coming on strong, was getting on the phone with them on a regular basis during the week, and on the weekends that person would disappear, okay? They would say that they're going to bed at 9:00 when they weren't going to bed, or they would just fall off and then contact that person on a Sunday morning, okay? Don't be on the phone with these people and let them waste your time during their free time, because there's a lot of people that do that will use you, okay, to fill in their downtime, so to speak, all right? But then when it comes to a weekend, they disappear. And then they'll contact you after the party's over on a Sunday when they're sitting home and they're bored and, they have nothing to do but hit you up and see what's going on with you, all right? Don't let these people waste your time, you guys, all right? Because there's a lot of them that do that you think, they're so into you and everything, and they're consistent with you and they keep you on the phone for hours. Maybe they just like to talk, or they need somebody to tell their whole life to. They're going to send you pictures of their job or talk about their prior work record, or they're going to talk about their family. And, it's like you're more like a therapist to them than anything else, but they're trying to be like they're interested in you. And then boom, come the weekend, they're gone. Okay. Don't let these people keep you on the phone for hours. They're wasting your time. So when I say consistency, they've got to be consistent 7 days a week, you guys, all right? If they're truly trying to get to know you. I mean, if it's just a light dating situation and it's nothing serious and you're not looking for something serious and they're not, that's a different story. But if you're looking to meet somebody and look at it as a potential relationship for the long run, that person, if they're truly interested in you, they will be consistent and it won't be just during the week. So keep that in mind. Those are all signs of, how much somebody really likes you. How they treat you is how much they like you, okay? So if they're just giving you the touch base contact, they'll hit you up on a Monday and then you don't hear from them till, let's say, a Thursday, and it's like a 2-minute conversation like, what are you doing on the weekend? But they've never gotten on the phone with you and they're not looking to talk to you, or they're not looking to know anything about you. just watch out for that, okay? Because they're just looking to meet up for you and they're not looking to get to know you, all right? These are all red flags to keep in mind. Somebody that really, really is serious and ready to get to know somebody is going to want to get as much information and is going to want to be around that person on a regular basis. Somebody who really likes you is going to open up to you in a lot of cases. They're going to want to talk to you, confide in you, all right? They're going to be kind to you. They're not going to fight with you. They're going to try to make everything pleasant because they have an interest in you and they want to see you happy and they want you to like them. All right. Another clue that somebody may really like you, sometimes in extreme cases, like where somebody's really falling for you, is if you're on a video chat with them and they're smiling at you and they're looking at you in a certain way, but they can't look you directly in the eye. It's because they could be shy and they really do like you, okay? That's also a very good sign. But like I said, you have to keep in mind, they have to be consistent. You guys, this is key, all right? When you're sitting there and you want to know, is somebody really interested in me? Are they consistent with me? Do they make time to talk to me on the phone or to see me, all right? Somebody who really, really likes you will make time for you. Also, somebody that really, really likes you won't have a problem going out on dates and will not just look to hang out in the house with you, all right? They won't have a problem going out or paying for a date if they could afford it, okay? So keep all these things in mind because there's a lot of people that are seeing people and they get mixed signals. So you have to be able to pick up on that and you have to be able to weed through, who's real and who's not. Hey everyone, I want to tell you about the Taking Sides, the Marriage Podcast. On Taking Sides, the Marriage Podcast, listeners are going to send in their relationship questions, their disputes, and their current disagreements. Hosts Dalen and Ashley Seeley, known as the Dashleys on Facebook and YouTube, they're then going to take sides and offer their opinion on the matter. The goal of this podcast is not to be divisive, but rather to learn to come together, gain your tools for making the relationship work, and learn that the best side to take is the one you come up with together, and to learn to disagree without being disagreeable. Sometimes it helps to know that you're not alone, and other couples have experienced the same issues as you do. So listen, you have to go to Taking Sides, the podcast, you guys. If you would like to have your relationship questions answered, you need to send your questions to Taking Sides with the Dashleys at gmail.com to hear the questions answered on the next episode of Taking Sides dash the Marriage Podcast on Spotify or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. So go to Taking Sides, the Marriage Podcast. And it could be difficult because some people are very good at, fooling you into thinking that, there's something that they're really not. But it's really, if they give you their time, their consistency, and they don't have a problem with going on the dates. These are the things that you have to keep in mind, all right? And if they're showing all that, and if they really, if you're wondering whether somebody likes you, okay, you have to ask yourself, are they showing me it? Okay. Are they giving me their time and everything like that? And are they looking to build a future? Are they talking about the future? Somebody that is interested in something with you won't have a problem saying they're looking for a relationship. Okay. Won't have a problem with saying, are you going to be my Valentine? All right. You won't have to wonder. When you're with a real one, you won't have to wonder. You will know. You will know because that person will let you know that they're very interested. they will let you know, not that you have to go looking for it. If you have to sit there and you have to question something with somebody that you're dating, I don't know if he really likes me, or I don't know if we're going anywhere, okay? That should not be. You should not have to be that way. You should have that security, because that person is going to want to let you know that they're vested in you, okay? They're not going to want to take a chance of losing you to somebody else. So they're going to let it be known that they want to be with you, okay? Somebody that really, really likes you is not going to want to take a chance of losing you, all right? It's when you're going out with somebody that's not 100% vested, if you're going to feel that insecurity maybe because you don't know how that other person feels. And if you don't know how that other person feels, then most of the time that other person isn't 100% sure themselves. Because if they were sure themselves, they would let you know that, right? So that's why I'm saying, if you have to question it, then there's a reason why you have to question it. So keep that in mind when you're trying to decipher whether the person that you're with is somebody that really likes you, okay? And like I said, if they bring up anything sexually in the beginning, okay, it could be something so small, okay? But if it's anything sexually related, or, oh, do you like to wrestle? I'd like to wrestle you down. Or it's a rainy day, I'd love to be cuddling there and giving you a massage. If anybody brings up anything like that, you guys, and they don't even know how many kids you have, that's a big red flag, all right? All right, then you know exactly where their mindset is. And it's up to you to decide how you want to go with it. Just be careful of what their motives can be. And the only way you combat somebody like that is to cut them right off and don't get into that kind of sexual kind of conversation, because a lot of times they're going to test you. They are going to test you to see how sexual you are, or to see if they could possibly get something off you sexually. So they will test you. They'll bring up little cute flirtatious remarks to see if you fall into it, and you come back at them and you're flirtatious back in a sexual way. And I'm not just talking about flirting. Flirting's one thing. I'm talking about like sexual conversation, all right? One word, they're going to see how receptive you are to it. And if you come back and you're just as receptive to it, they may think that, this is somebody that I could easily get sex off of, all right? But the point I'm trying to make is, when they generally like you right away, they should have respect for you. And that's not something that you would bring up to somebody that you don't know well right away, okay? Unless you're dealing with, let's say, a fuck boy, so to speak, all right? A fuck boy will always bring up that kind of stuff right away, all right? So just be aware of those kind of things. And when it comes to the guy's situation, the same thing goes, a lot of times when men are talking to women, if women bring up sex right away, okay, a lot of times these women could be scammers or looking for money. So that's what guys usually have to look for when a woman is very, very forward, fast right away, all right? Unless she's just a girl, just, in a lot of cases, just looking, for a good time or whatever, but a lot of times they're scammers too. But I just wanted to make you guys aware of that. So watch out for any sexual comments in the very beginning, or, massages, anything like that. When was the last time you had sex? If they ask that, they should not be asking you guys any of those kind of questions in the beginning. All right. They should be asking you about where you went to school, how many kids you have, if you have kids, have you ever been married, how many siblings you have, what do you like to do? Those are the questions they should be asking you. All right. Not those other type of questions, anything sexually related. If anybody says that, it's a red flag. All right. So you don't bother with somebody like that unless you're just looking for a good time. All right. The other thing is somebody that, really has good intentions with you, All right. They're going to be, like I said, they're going to be consistent. They're going to be very kind, and they're going to care about your safety. They're going to care about how happy you are. They're not going to want to see you sad. All right. They're not going to be talking about how hot you are, or, oh, they can't wait to get in bed with you or anything like that. They're going to be interested in you as a person. So if you're dealing with somebody and they're showing you that, they're really concerned, about you and what kind of day you had, and they want to hear about your day work-wise and everything like that, or if you're having a problem with their family, they're there to listen to you about it and everything like that. And they're not bringing up any of the sexual talk. That's somebody that really likes you and is trying to get to know you. All right. So keep that in mind. I hope that helps you guys. I just wanted to give you a couple of tips because a couple of people have asked me, how do you really know when somebody likes you? Okay. When somebody really likes you, you're going to know they like you, okay? You're not going to have to question it because you're not going to be sitting there wondering that you're going to hear from them. You're not going to wonder that they're going to disappear. They're going to make themselves known, you guys. They're going to make themselves involved in your life. They're going to make time for you, all right? When somebody really likes you, they will move mountains to be with you, all right? Even if they have a very busy job, they will find a way to be with you. And the key, all right, because in the beginning it's really hard to tell who's real and who's fake. The key is in the long term, consistency. So no matter who you meet in the beginning, okay, whether it's the first month, the second month, okay, if you break it past, let's even say the third month, you'll have a pretty good idea if you're in tune with things as to whether this person is somebody that you could trust and let your guard down and grow with, all right? But, somebody that's not there and looking to be with you for the right reasons, they're going to have a hard time being consistent, all right? That's how you weed them out, all right? When they're not consistent, it's a red flag. That means that you're not a priority in their life, okay? They could be talking to other people. They may even have somebody and you don't even know about it, or maybe they're not looking for anything long-term or relationship-wise. That's why you only hear from them here and there, okay? But how they treat you is how much they like you, okay? And if they make you a priority in their life, guess what? They like you. So remember that, you guys. And I hope that helps you. Have a great night. And if you like my podcast, please hit the subscribe button and share. And have a great night.